A family had just moved into their new home when something bizarre happened. Their son placed a marble on the floor, but unexpectedly, it rolled by itself toward the balcony. Jack witnessed this and found it incredible. Could the house be tilted? Out of curiosity, he placed another marble on the floor, but this time it didn't move. His wife thought he was overthinking it. After all, they paid good money for this new place. How could it be structurally unsound? But that night, torrential rain poured from the sky, and the building began to sink imperceptibly. None of the residents noticed. The next morning on his way to work, Jack spotted a long crack in the ground. He realized the building's foundation had serious problems. That evening, he gathered some neighbors to ask if they'd noticed anything wrong with the building. The tilting floor was proof enough that the entire structure was gradually collapsing. A female neighbor told Jack to stop talking nonsense. This was a nationally renowned, sought-after complex. She was counting on the property value to go up. 3 days later, Jack was jolted awake by violent tremors. Looking out the window, he saw the crack from before widening at a visible rate. People outside were fleeing in the opposite direction. Before Jack could react, the ceiling in his apartment collapsed. The next second, the building's foundation gave way completely, plummeting into the earth. In mere seconds, the entire building had fallen into a pit over 300 feet deep. Miraculously, Jack wasn't hit by falling debris. The building had wedged itself between some rocks during the fall, preventing further descent. Just then, Jack's wife was returning from work. Seeing the building had vanished, she froze in shock. She never imagined her husband's suspicions would come true. Jack suddenly remembered his son was in his room, but when he got there, the boy was nowhere to be found. As Jack searched frantically for his son, a taxi suddenly crashed through his living room wall. The driver was his unlucky coworker, whom he just met the day before. The impact caused the building to drop again. Without hesitation, Jack moved to rescue the driver. But when he pulled the door handle, it came off in his hand. As the taxi teetered on the edge of the abyss, the coworker desperately yanked on the inside handle, but it broke off too. Just when it seemed the coworker would plunge to his death, the building caught on the rocks again, and the taxi wedged against the cliff face. To prevent another disaster, Jack quickly pulled his coworker from the vehicle.